Hi guys. I am going to talk to you about a subject I have never talked about on my channel before. It's a subject I have a lot of experience with. I've just never taken the time to tackle it. There's a lot to go to the topic, and I am not going to go through, I'm not going to talk about everything I would like to talk about in this one video because that would be a lot. And I'm going to talk about singlehood. I was single from 21 to 25. It was not always easy. It was something I eventually learned to enjoy, which sounds like a joke, I know, because I remember being that person who was like, you've got to be kidding me. Being single can't be fun. I mean, I'm living it right now, but then I kind of eat my words later. So anyway, I did still have bad days, even after I found peace in being single. I still had those bad days. And so these are some things that I stood on when I had those bad days. So I'm going to count them off. There's 7 of them. I'm going to try and go through them quickly. I doubt that I'll actually get through them that quickly, but we'll see how it goes. Number 1, there's nothing wrong with you. Think of all the amazing people who love you. God created you, and He doesn't make mistakes. Number 2, just because you don't have a special person in your life doesn't mean you have no one to love. If you want to give love, then just love everyone. Love your parents, love your siblings, love your friends. Be love. Number 3, let God be your greatest desire. And next to this one, I actually have a verse, but I do not have, I have Jeremiah 29:11, but I feel like this needs to be Jeremiah 29:11 and a couple other verses. So I'm going to pull that up, and I'm using my phone as the camera, so I'm actually going to find it in the Bible book. So we're going old school. Whoops, I passed 29. It might help if I'm looking at the book whenever I'm looking for it. Okay, 29:11, and I'm going to read through 14. For I know the thoughts I think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and go and pray to me, and I will listen to you. And you will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. I will be found by you. So in this verse, it talks about how He has a future for you, and also how He will be there whenever you talk to Him. And that is why I say, let God be your greatest desire, because He's gonna be there. And I also notate He knows the future. 5, is that 5? No, that's not 5. That was 3. This is 4. Focus on building a life that you can be proud of. Your life, a life that you can be proud of is gonna make life worth it. It's gonna make living life worth it. That person that you're gonna meet, that you're gonna fall for, that is gonna add to your life, they're gonna add to your life. They're not necessarily gonna make your life completely worth living. And if just make your life worth living, make a life that you are proud of. Being single is circumstantial. You're not choosing it. God's choosing it. So in this, there must be a lesson to be learned. Although you want marriage, you are complete on your own. God has already completed you. You don't need that relationship to be complete. You are already complete. You are everything you need to be. Lastly, and definitely not least, it's probably the best one in my opinion. Ultimately, overall, trust God. Lean into God, find comfort in God, let Him fill that companion need in your life. This was key. That, when I learned that, whenever I finally gave into that, that is when I finally found hope in being single. I finally let Him be the person I leaned into whenever I need somebody. That got me through. So that is a list of things that I leaned it on whenever I was single during that season, and I am not single anymore. And it's all good, and I'm pretty happy with it, and it was a complete surprise. It's funny because I wrote that list this year, and I started dating this guy a few months later, which was completely unplanned and not seen. I did not see that coming at all. But anyway, that is from my experience. If you want to hear more, let me know. But that is all I have time for tonight. You guys have a great day and a great week. See you next time.